It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Commanders and the Eagles, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got a Week 8 match. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Throwing to start the drive. Brock. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 70. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Brock being chased out left. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's throwing touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown Commanders with his 11th touchdown on the ground, number 13 overall. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Brock flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Big yardage that time for Washington. 48 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The throw over the middle taken in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. Brock. That's Samuel, caught left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Brock flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Brock. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Brock. He's got Turner. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Brock eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That is incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brock. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think, but to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere in the dermatology.
Touchdown, Washington! Logan Thomas with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Commanders are able... Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown. Let's go. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
This offense number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders have taken a 5-touchdown lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to...
So here is Washington now to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Throwing on first down, Brock. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Brock. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
To throw on 2nd down, Brock. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 62 yards. And the Commanders have taken a 6. And the Washington offense going back to work. Throwing to start the drive. Brock escaping the pressure right. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders have got it on cruise control. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Brock flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 58 yards. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but...
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case. Washington ready to try again on offense. Robinson toss play left side. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 132 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that +3.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 4. Looking to throw. Brock looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, a 14-yard. The Washington offense set to take over again. Throwing to start the drive. Brock. This will be caught at Samuel. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive.
Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. That one looks like he'll throw here. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And got his man complete. There he goes again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think.